Excuse me, ma'am. I need to sit somewhere else. We used to be married.
Worst 19 years of my life.
We were only married for 5.
I'm counting the recovery.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2022 romantic comedy Ticket to Paradise, a film that is co-written and directed by Ol Parker, and it stars George Clooney, Julia Roberts and Caitlin Dever. Now, the film focuses on George Clooney's character and Julia Roberts' character, who they used to be married, basically. It was a very passionate marriage, but it only lasted about 5 years. They had one daughter together, Lily, and then they pretty much separated. And now they hate each other. They can't stand the sight of each other. But they somehow have to come together and work as one, as their daughter, who goes out to Bali, I think it is, and falls in love with a local resident there, a seaweed farmer. And falls in love so much that she decides to get married to him. So George Clooney's character and Julie Roberts' character, David and Georgia, shoot out there to Bali to try and put a stop to this wedding any way possible. Along the way, they may just rekindle their old romance once again. Right, what are my thoughts on Ticket to Paradise? Well, you know, this is a rom-com. You don't see me review many rom-coms, I suppose, but sometimes a nice little change of pace does not hurt at all. And this is one of those really quite charming, completely harmless films that it's almost impossible not to leave the theatre with a smile on your face. Is this film going to, change the world? Does it have a strong message? Is it going to tick a lot of social justice warriors boxes? No, it's a light, fun movie. That's the thing that I took away from this film the most. You could tell that George Clooney and Julie Roberts especially had an absolute ball making this film. The chemistry between them is easy to see. They obviously are friends. They've worked together on the Ocean's 11 films, so they obviously know each other. There's a lot of professional respect. They're probably close friends, and that really shows on screen. They are great together as this bickering couple initially, who slowly start kind of rewarming to each other and rediscovering their love for each other. And it is played pitch perfectly by both of them. They're both very, very talented actors and actresses. And at this stage in their career, they're both veterans. And they both have proven in the past that they have the skill and timing for comedy. And while this film is not what you would call a laugh a minute, it's not one of those comedies where you're laughing so much it hurts your sides. It's a nice, gentle, watchable comedy with a few standout moments that will, give you a giggle here and there. I think George Clooney has got brilliant instincts for comedy. He's proven that in the past with films like Oh Brother, Where Art Thou and all this kind of stuff. Some of the facial expressions that Clooney comes out with in this film are priceless. And I think one of the best scenes in the film, and it highlights just how much fun they were having, is a scene where he gets drunk with Julie Roberts and challenges his potential future son-in-law to a game of Pong, when you're bouncing the balls to go in the cup. It's really good. It's fun and funny. And watching him doing his dad dancing and all this kind of stuff. I mean, he clearly doesn't mind making a fool of himself, George Clooney. And there's a handful of scenes in this film where everybody, especially him and Julia Roberts, needed to kind of, leave their egos at the door and just have fun with this film and material. And they absolutely did. And right at the core of this is you've got two pleasant love stories. You've got their daughter Lily and the guy she's fallen in love with, this seaweed farmer, who, you see that love blossoming, this young love. And then you also see this old love between Julie Roberts and George Clooney kind of being rekindled. So, you're getting loads of lovely scenes and lots of gazing into each other's eyes lovingly, all that kind of stuff. It's the perfect date movie, really. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to leave happy after watching this film. everyone's going to leave in a good mood after watching this film. And to be honest, it's a genuinely enjoyable film. If you go into this film with no agendas and you just go in there, you want to watch a film, want to sit down, relax, and just watch a film that is just going to chill you out, relax you, and you're going to quite enjoy, then you could do far worse than this. It is quite, and I think that's partly the reason it's doing quite well at the cinema. I know it's done, I know it's done over 100 million so far at the cinema. And it deserves it, you know what I mean? Because it's a really nice, feel-good film that obviously it ain't going to change the world, you know, this sort of stuff. It's a film that is smartly cast, 2 veteran actors here who know what they're doing with material like this. It's in safe hands, you know, and the locations themselves are just beautiful. You know what I mean? It just kind of sweeps you away in this majestic place that this film was filmed at. Absolutely stunning scenery. Nicely clever written material that isn't to be taken too seriously. To really, I mean, arguably the best bits of the film are when Julia Roberts and George Clooney are bickering. It's hilarious at times watching this couple bickering with each other and just snidey comments back and forth. And you do think initially, how on earth, because you kind of know going into this that this is how it's going to turn out, you know, they're going to rekindle their love for each other. And you're kind of thinking early on, how on earth are they going to rekindle this? They absolutely hate each other. So you do kind of go on this journey with them as well. So look, if you're looking for a not too serious film, just to go in, a nice light film to enjoy with your friends, with your family, with your date, with your partner, whoever, trust me, you're going to enjoy this film. It is fun, enjoyable, and I had a good time watching it. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll be back with more content on the channel very, very soon.